What's up, soil brothers and soil sisters? Monday. Oh my God. Oh, it's Monday, y'all. It's Monday. And it's Monday morning. Good morning. Let's see who we got in the building, as Broke was. I can't believe we missed Broke Farmer yesterday. Oh my God. Y'all, yesterday was a busy day. By the way, happy Father's Day to all the fathers. I mean, I really think Father's Day and Mother's Day is every day because you can never turn off mother or father. So happy Father's Day to all the amazing men out here in the world. We need you and we appreciate you. Most of all, our children need you. So we appreciate you and we hope y'all enjoyed your day yesterday. That is the one day you should be spoiled. I spoiled the crap out of Bobby every day, but I really spoiled him yesterday. I can feel it in my bones. Barbara Brown, good morning from Las Vegas. What's up, Soil Sister? Q, this chat will be very interesting. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. We try to keep it interesting. I mean, it's great information, but you need a little interest too, right? Just a little bit. What's up, Janet Cruising? Y'all getting in the rain? It just started raining here. But I'm happy for it. I love when it rains. I don't have to water. We have to water our entire yard when it doesn't rain. So I'm so happy for the rain whenever we get it. But I looked out just now. I was going to go on the porch. It's raining. I was like, hey, just stay in the house. It's okay. Cheryl Faulkner, what's up, Soil Sister? Miss Lisa White, happy Monday, beautiful. I appreciate you for being here. I don't want to butcher anybody's name, so I'm going to pop all y'all up. Mackenzie TV, what's up, Soil Family? Second Chance, good morning. Good morning, all. Yes is a mess. My Renaissance grandma. Look at y'all. Y'all are in here. Good morning, Soil Family. So, today, we're going to talk about good morning, Aunt. What's up, Auntie? How you doing? So let me explain something. Just found y'all page and so excited to learn. We appreciate you, Soil Sister. So our Facebook page has grown a little bit over the last few days. Just a little bit. But it's enough for me to pay attention more to Facebook because, I don't want anybody to feel ignored. We absolutely love and appreciate our YouTube and Facebook family. Y'all are all our soil family. So we appreciate you all being here, clicking that thumbs up for us, sharing us out, all of that good stuff. We appreciate and we love y'all. What's up, Wicked Awesome Gardening over on the Facebook side? Yeah, y'all, we're going to talk about, I can keep it interesting. I'm a transgender with autism, ADHD, anxiety, unique and proud of it. Hey, you are proud of you, and that's what's important. No matter what anybody or the world think, you are you, and the only person need to be happy or proud of you is you, right? Or in God, of course. But you got this. You got this. So I appreciate you for being here. We love you regardless. You are our soil family. Thanks for sharing us out, Auntie. So y'all want to know how to grow toilet paper? I mean, this is probably the strongest toilet paper in the world. The strongest toilet paper in the world. So what are we talking about today? We're going to talk about mullein and its many benefits. This is one mullein leaf. I could get quite a few squares out of toilet paper from this. Quick little story. I had a client that was 101. He would never use more than 2 squares of toilet paper. And I'm always like, okay, 2 squares. Always. That's all. Never more. So he would like for us to pop off 2 squares, fold them, and put them, stack them up. That's all he wanted was his 2 squares. He would fold them suckers up. 101. He had his 2 squares of toilet paper. He was happy. I could easily get a couple of 2 squares out of this one mullein leaf. But let me tell y'all. So, number 2, only Look, we were in the Blue Ridge Mountain this weekend, and riding through the mountains, all you see is huge mullein plants. I mean, mullein plants that stood 3 feet, 2 feet tall. They were big, wide, and bushy, growing all over the side of the mountains. And Bobby was like, that's mullein. We need some of that. So, of course, we stopped and got tons and tons of plants. I know a lot of people grow mullein, or some people may have never heard of mullein or need to know about mullein. So this is what we try to do on Mondays. So let me go back a little bit because, like I said, we have new people all over the place. I am Sherry Black, one half of Black's Tropical Homestead. My better half does not join me most of the time on Mondays. Sometimes he do. Today he is in the back. It is very strong. You could use it to build a hammock. Honestly, you could use this for a lot of things. We are 1 acre homesteaders, and how do you spell it? It's spelled Mullein, Mullein. And I'll update the title when I'm finished. But we are 1 acre homesteaders. We live in the suburbs on 1 acre of property, and we try to grow and raise as much food, medicine, meat. We try to do all we can from this 1 acre property here in the suburbs, and it is doable. And we want people to know that some of these things are doable. Most people think I don't have a farm, or I don't have, a lot of acreage, and I can't do this. You can do this. Simple. You can grow toilet paper in a pot. Simple. So we did get a couple mullein plants, and it is very strong. Let's see. It is very strong. So I need to pull on it to break it, but it's very strong. But this plant is very powerful, not just for toilet paper. So you think about things like toilet paper. What made me think about the toilet paper was how soft it is. It feels like Charmin, honestly. It's very, very soft. And when I pulled the plant, started my own winter meds. When I pulled the plant off the mountain, I told you can make writing paper with banana leaves, but that's a whole nother conversation. And I felt it, and I told Bobby, I said, you can wipe your butt with this. This is some good stuff. So upon my research, some people do use it for toilet paper. Now, what made me think about the toilet paper is the fact that it smelled good too. But I thought about when toilet paper was almost non-existent, and then once the store started getting toilet paper back, they would limit how much toilet paper you could purchase, 2 per person or 2 per household or whatever it was. Well, just think, what if somebody said something the other day? Well, a couple weeks ago, I was in another live, Maggie, the substitute teacher, and she always talk about Black Tropical over there getting ready for the zombie apocalypse. And then she said, let me stop joking because we don't know what's coming down the pike next, and is it going to be worse than what we just went through and still going through? So you think about, what am I going to do? And that's what Andell over here, Andell Homestead, is teaching us how to be ready so you don't have to get ready. And to think about little things like toilet paper, we need to think about it. You can grow it in mullein, but not just toilet paper. Mullein could have served us so many benefits when it came down to what we just went through, and still going through over the last 3 years, because it is great for your lungs. And that monster was attacking lungs like crazy. Could mullein have helped some people? Could mullein possibly have saved some people? These herbs are important because it is food and medicine, but we need them. We need them every day. We need to know what they can do for us, how we can use them, and that's what we try to share, especially on Mondays. We try to have a little fun on Fridays when we go live, is Bobby and I, but on Mondays we like to talk about our herbs. So let me see. At the beginning of the pandemic, people were grabbing toilet tissue like crazy. Now let's go crazy and grow mullein. Exactly. And not only is it going to help you keep your behind clean, it's going to help you keep your lungs clean too. And that is very, very, very important. Even now, I hear a lot of people saying they have a sore throat, something going on with their lungs or whatever. Mullein. Mullein. I like to prove that I'm not just pulling this out of my behind, even though, see, it says mullein right over here. So mullein is in our Encyclopedia of Herbal Medicine. This is a great book to look into what herbs am I getting into. So we usually use our phones to scan the herb or the plant that we want to see about, because it's not just plants. It's also fruit trees and different things, vegetables. Some can serve the same purpose as medicine. So we'll scan it with our phone. We'll get a good ID that is mullein. I'll grab my encyclopedia. It's one of my essentials. Yes. Grab your encyclopedia, look it up, and see what they're telling you in here. I also have books that tell you how to make tinctures, teas, salves, elixirs, all of this good stuff. We need all that. We need it all. What else does mullein do? I found out mullein can also help my dogs. You know how most people, that if you have a dog, you know how you love your dogs, your animals. Well, mullein can also benefit them. I mean, dogs do cough, and it could help suppress the cough in a dog. It can help heal wounds, ear infections, not just in people, but mullein can help cure an ear infection in human and dogs. It can also help dogs with fleas or mange, I want to call it. So that's just for dogs, y'all. That's just for dogs. So, not only do we want to take care of ourselves, our dogs are our protectors. They have a job here on our homestead. So we got to make sure we take care of them too. As far as mullein for us, it can help expel mucus. I said that mullein would have been great, if the world could have had their hands on some mullein. It would have been great 3 years ago, because it would have been a huge help. For the folks living in South or the Caribbean, you have a living encyclopedia of herbal medicine, the older folks. I'm telling you, wisdom. Those older people are wise, very wise. I always talk about our friend Sandy. And sometimes people get sick of hearing the same story, but I always talk about Sandy because, and she grew up in the United States here. She was born in the Midwest, but she lived in Georgia majority of her life. But she passed away on her 108th birthday. She didn't tell us, she lived with us for a while. And she wouldn't tell us, you should do this and you should do that. But she just showed us what 108 years could look like if we do what we're supposed to do. If we do what God asks us to do, giving back to the earth, taking care of the land, growing our own groceries, growing our own medicine. So just watching her age, and I can't say she was declining, because at 107, you still want to laugh and joke and have fun and dance and eat ice cream and all that good stuff. It's amazing. It's amazing. So it made us think, what if? We don't know what God got in store for us. What if? So we got to take care of ourselves. But that mucus, I wonder if Mucinex used mullein. Just a thought. It's a possibility. And they probably don't even put it on the box, because, you can't touch Big Pharma. Can't touch Big Pharma. But you just got to do your homework. And we always say, do your research. No matter what, do your research so you'll know for yourself exactly what's going on. What's crazy is elders being disciplined, develop tax hikes. That's why I try to sit at their feet and listen as long as I can at 29. Absorb all of that information, all of it. Good morning, Nina. The oil of mullein can help skin wounds, also tumors. Yes, yes. So you can make mullein as a tea, an extract. Good morning, owl smoking tea. I keep letting the chat go. Extract, or oil, powder, capsules, or an elixir. And we will, hey, my ugly garden, we will we'll make some. We'll do a video. We'll go over all of these benefits and use of them, and we'll make some because I am still building my apothecary, and we making sure we good for the winter. In the summer when these things, or spring when these plants are growing and hardy, and you can get to them, get them. Dehydrate them, dry them out. You can just hang them to dry, and you'll be good to go. That way, when the winter comes, you don't have to worry about, let me run to the store. I run to my china cabinet. We got so much there. That's what I rather run to because I know it's not going to affect something else, which big pharma tend to have their hands on too. So, reduce inflammation. Lord knows I need that. Inflammation and pain. I mean, most of our inflammation come from eating sugar anyway. Good morning, Barb. Happy Juneteenth. I didn't even think of that. Happy Juneteenth. Most of our inflammation come from the sugar we use. So this is why we talked about stevia extracts last week, because if you can cut out sugar, it'll help you tremendously with pain and inflammation. But mullein can help with that too. Cramps, toothaches. I mean, all of this stuff. You have multiple things. You got a toothache plant, you can use that too. But if you don't have a toothache plant, you probably can get some mullein. You got it. Migraines, hemorrhoids, relieve ear infections, and we may make an oil. I might make a mullein oil, I think. But we'll see. I talk to Bobby and see what he think we should do. But insomnia, pneumonia, asthma, bronchitis. Remember, it attacked the lungs. It helped heal the lungs. Bronchitis, sore throat, wound healing. We need it. We need it. But the sad part of all of these herbs, and mullein being one, is you don't hear the benefits of it. Now, everything got its ups and downs. So this is why we say do your research. And we cannot go over everything all in one day, but we can bring it to each other's attention so that we can do better. Now, to ride through the mountains, what's up, Grow What I Eat? To be able to ride through the mountains, and we found a lot of it growing wild in our homestead. Yeah, we were in North Carolina, and it was all, we were just riding. And I said, man, I wonder if I just don't pay it attention. It was so much mullein. It was crazy. And it grew right up on the side of a mountain. So if you can get it fresh, get it. Get it fresh. I always say, I mean, I like to make tinctures with fresh herbs, but I do freeze dry a lot of herbs because we need herbs to last, when we can't grow it. We need to be able to make tea, or if I need more tincture or oil or something, I want to be able to put my hands on that herb. So I try to preserve some, but I definitely go ahead and bottle some up and make a elixir or a tincture now because I don't want to get sick, or Bobby come up with a sore throat, or he had this upper respiratory infection or whatever it was a few weeks ago. He should have been drinking mullein tea. He should have been taking the mullein tincture to help get that mucus up. But we didn't have mullein, and I didn't think of it. Now that we just ran across it so free out there in the world, just growing on the side of a mountain, looking nice and big and pretty and soft, we got plenty of it. And I'm definitely going to put some in our apothecary by freeze drying. I may do the oil. Like the little things you don't even think about, like with our toothache plant. We have toothache plants growing all over the backyard, everywhere. We got one in the front yard. But last year I've never had a toothache. I've never had a toothache, so I would always say, I'm growing a plant, but I don't need it. And Bobby said, you should make a toothache tincture just in case, because what good is it going to do, even though you can eat the flower? But if you can make a tincture and it'll be better for us and it'll last years, why not just make it just in case? And we did need toothache tincture a few months ago. Bobby had a toothache for the first time. And, I was thinking that, well, I've never had a toothache. I asked Bobby. He said, I've never had a toothache either. In my minds, we didn't need it, but we did. So don't wait until you need these things to act on them. Act on them early. Set them aside. And then you'll have it forever. That china closet is full of herbs. I mean, so many herbs. It's all medicine. Some people see the chocolate tea and it's like, you got chocolate in there. Well, that's good for energy without the caffeine. So I heard clove is great for toothaches. Clove is great for toothaches. And see, that's another thing about herbs. A lot of herbs target the same things. So some are readily available in your area. You can go forage for them. Some you can order. Some you can find faster than others. Some people say that they cannot grow toothache. Toothache suck. Toothache suck. Yeah, I don't know. Thank God. But some people say they have a hard time growing a plant. It is growing. It's self-seed and grow everywhere here. But clove is also good for it. Grow what I eat. Thank you for the super sticker. We appreciate you. Yes, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up. So herbs are important. Herbs don't break your system down like synthetic meds do. And the good thing about herbs, 9 times out of 10, mullein is in your medicine. But then, they cut it with so many different things to where it make it bad for you. Something else. You take high blood pressure medicine that will wear your kidneys out, wear your organs out. And eventually they'll put you on something else. Then you'll end up on dialysis, or you'll have to take this because that medicine, this is, I'm taking this for diabetes, or taking that for a backache. And I'm real funny about taking medicine. I can be hurting and I'm like, don't want to take medicine. They're giving you this for anxiety or that for this, but then they're going to also give you something else to combat something else that something is weighing on. With herbs, you don't have that problem. First of all, this is food. Herbs are natural and it's food. It's good for you and it's good to you. So what are your daily herbs? Try growing toothache plant, didn't make it, still have seeds, we'll try again. Just drop them and forget them. I mean, you'll just label it, but just drop it and kind of leave it alone. Is freeze drying better than dehydrating? It is, because when you freeze dry, you keep 95% of the nutrients. You don't cook anything out of your herbs or food when you freeze dry, and it's good for up to 25 years. So freeze drying is a investment. By the way, I think, what is this month? June. Heart is Right is having a sale this month. You can lay away a freeze dryer, but freeze drying is hands down way better than dehydrating. You can get more out of freeze drying. What herb is good for blood pressure? Hibiscus. I made 2 big things of hibiscus tea this morning. Hibiscus is great for blood pressure. Never in the cycle when it comes to pharmaceuticals. That's it. You just lying in big pharma pocket. We got to get out of that. We have to stop. Just out of curiosity, what are your go-to daily herbs? So daily, I try to get in every single day. Moringa. Moringa is the tree of life. It can help cure everything. Moringa, the thing with herbs are being consistent, and we are not consistent with anything. Moringa is good for blood pressure too. It's not easy to get, but hibiscus tea is really good for blood pressure. I take moringa every day. I just eat a few leaves every single day, and I can tell when I don't because I can feel it. Turmeric. Along with turmeric, I use black pepper, so I try to put it in a smoothie or something that I don't have to worry about eating it because turmeric need black pepper to help absorb. Turmeric is another daily herb. Um, cayenne. Cayenne is very, very important. Cayenne help with inflammation, high blood pressure, clogged arteries. Cayenne can stop you from having a heart attack, possibly. Cayenne is very important. It can help with weight loss, so many things. Very little cayenne go a long way. You can just put a little drop of cayenne tincture or cayenne pepper in your tea, coffee, or water. I put the drops in our water. You don't taste it, it's good to go. It's also very hard to abuse or OD on herbs. True. Food and medicine, gentle and more conducive to how your body works. Herbs are, everything God put everything here for us to survive and be healthy. We just have to find what it is and what to do with it. So this is what I love about these platforms. I do a lot of research when I find out about an herb or when I hear about it. I look in this book and get what information this book is telling me. I Google and write down because when my phone is non-existent, I still have my notes. But then I have my books where I get all of my concoctions from. All of my concoctions, whether it's cayenne salve or some type of tea blend, whatever it is, I'm gonna make sure I got it all. And then later on, if I don't have a cell phone, I can still go to my notes, my notebooks, because I eat cayenne every day. I even sprinkle it on popcorn. Ooh, yeah, I don't eat it, but I grow a lot of it. Get you some capsules to put powder and oil and make. Yeah, so we have capsules. Actually, what I did with fire cider, because Bobby doesn't care for vinegar taste anything. So I freeze dried our fire cider after it set for a while. What I did was I made my fire cider, I let it sit, shook it every day, did what I had to do. Then I dumped it in a blender. I pureed it, put it in the freeze dryer, powdered it, capsule it. Bobby liked it better that way, but if I don't have capsules, he'll take it if he really have to. But he's not a fan of fire cider at all. But it'll break that mucus up real quick. So um, it's amazing. Hibiscus tea help lower blood pressure. Yep, help lower blood pressure. So we freeze dry almost everything. And what we loved about the freeze dryer canning, I'm a little, not too confident when it comes to canning for ourselves, especially if the power go out down here in the South where the humidity is crazy and you got these canned goods. We don't have a cellar or a basement sitting. So we decided to invest in a freeze dryer. Plus, you cannot can not corn, rice, pasta. Those are all the things Bobby absolutely love. And our tropical fruit, can't can bananas. Dancing Banana Man grow a lot of bananas. So we freeze dry everything and it preserve it for up to 25 years if it's stored right. But we can freeze dry our food just the way we cook it. The way I make lasagna or spaghetti or chicken and rice or something, we can freeze dry that. All you need is a little water to reconstitute it and you're good to go. You don't have to follow a certain ingredient or anything, a certain formula to be able to freeze dry. So you can make too much of something. All you got to do is freeze dry it. Cake, ice cream, candy, fruit, whole meals. It can be meat, vegetable, everything. Freeze dried bananas are amazing. Amazing. And I freeze dried some of Bobby's bananas from last year. Um, and they, when you eat them, it's just like eating a piece of candy. So we always tell people, instead of introducing kids to freeze dried candy, introduce them to freeze dried fruit. It's just like eating a piece of candy. Amazing. Need some of that now. Steve is so sick with coughing. Oh man, been in bed for a week coughing, antibiotics. Don't seem to be helping either. Oh, I'll text you, Nina. Send you a message. Cayenne peppers are hotter than jalapeno. My first year growing them. So cayenne, we freeze dry a lot of cayenne every year. And we put it up because we might use a little bit to cook with, very tiny. But hey, Lady Dagger status. But the main use for us with cayenne is salves and tinctures. We can use that salve as icy hot as a back rub, or why, pescatarian? Why you do that? I'm right up the street. Why would you do that? I gotta fuss at her sometime. We right up the street. Yeah, Sue, I hope the weather miss us too. Do you add something to your freeze dried bananas? No, but I did. I think Bobby must have been eating this one. I did make freeze dried banana pudding bites. I'm assuming my husband was eating this because I found one in here on the desk. But other than that, we just slice the banana, slice it in rounds, put it in the freeze dryer. Delicious. Oh my God. But I did make the freeze dried banana pudding bites, which I sold out of doing SoilFamily Expo. They are really good. So I am up north. What's up, Bob? And we have a poisonous hemlock invasion. Do you see a lot of that in the south? So how do you get rid of it? Thanks, love your page. We appreciate you. I have never heard of it. The issue we have in the south, gnats and bugs. Not only do they eat our plants, but they eat us too. That what was funny about being in the mountains over the weekend was when we got in the car with a bunch of gnats. I grabbed my bug spray and put it in my pocket, and I said, I got my bug spray. But the gnats didn't bother us. And Bobby was like, what are these little bugs flying around? Are these gnats? They were like, yeah. He said, they don't bite. They said, no. That is our biggest issue. The gnats, the bugs, they eat you alive. Good morning, diversity love. Oh my God, there she go with that again. I know I hate to bother you. You are so busy. I'm up the street though. I'm up the street. Like, you got banana plants here. You could have got some mullein. I mean, come on, girl. Come on, you gotta do better than that. Freeze dried banana pudding bites were amazing. Just need 50 more. So yeah, I sell them two to a pack. Because if you get 6 in a pack, you're gonna eat them all. If you get 20 in a pack, you're gonna say, I'm gonna eat 2. You're gonna eat them all. If you get 50 in a pack, you're gonna eat them all. So I sell them 2 for $1. And it's never enough. Sorry, Lisa. I need to pack you a box today. Please give me the recipe for the cough fire cider. So I have a fire cider video, but let me tell you about fire cider. It's almost no wrong recipe. It's just almost what you want to put in it. Long as you have something hot in there, you want onions in there. You want your onion, you want garlic, so much stuff you can put in it. You can put cayenne in there, or habanero, ghost peppers, whatever kind of hot pepper you want to put in there. You want to put citrus in there, orange or lemon. I do put turmeric in it, so I put peppercorn, pepper seeds in there too. Peppercorn, because you need that. But I do have a basic video. I did a simple basic video. Fire cider, yeah, need to start a batch now. You definitely want to make sure you start fire cider now so that you'll have it when it get cold, because the weather is gonna change. Good morning, soil sister. I'm in zone 8. Gnats are extremely bad problem here, especially if you have to start seeds in the house. Gnats are crazy. They drive you nuts. My little cousin was here yesterday from Virginia, and the gnats, like in Virginia, we didn't have problem. I don't remember gnats growing up, but she was outside for a few minutes and she just took off running. She said, "I'm going in the house," but it was because of the gnats. I said, the bugs driving her crazy. She don't understand it, but they are sickening. They are sickening. So toilet paper, Miss Lynette, that's. I was just saying that this mullein, dual purpose, multi-purpose, not dual, multi-purpose mullein. This mullein we harvest, we forage for and got it right off the side of the mountains, all through fire ants in Texas. Whew. All through the mountains, Blue Ridge Mountains. This is soft as Charmin. You can grow it. Will there ever be an issue or a time where we cannot get toilet paper from the store or anywhere else? We don't know. But at least we know we can heal our lungs, we can heal an ear infection, we can heal our dogs' wounds and kill fleas and wipe our butt with mullein. So you can grow it, and it's amazing. I love the way it feels. It's nice. Finally catch a live. Seed, soil, and sunshine. What's up, soil family? So I wanted to address the fire ants because we were with Justin Rhodes and his family over the weekend. I'm gonna highlight this so I don't forget it. Over the weekend, we were with Justin Rhodes and his family. And Rebecca was saying that she saw something on Instagram about how to kill or get rid of ants. She said if you pee and let it sit in a container for about a week and turn really, really dark brown, and then you pour that on the ants, you may get rid of your ants. So, how to identify poison lookalikes. New life on a homestead. Poison is potentially dead plant that you shouldn't touch. So, is that? I wonder if that's the same plant. Let me look. Now I need to look. I wonder if that's the same plant that look like elderberry blooms. I have to look. So let's see what it looked like. Oh, it's not in this chat. Hemlock plant. I don't know. So it kind of looked like a Christmas tree. No, it doesn't. Yes, this is what I was thinking it was. So we do have this here. I think. Hold on. Let me share my screen so y'all can see it. So this is what it looked like. So let me tell you a little story about this. We see this plant all over the place. I think my neighbors got one. What's up, Adrian? How you doing, soil sister? I'm so thrilled for you and Bobby, and I appreciate the two working to help our community all over the country. We appreciate you too, soil sister. And I did see a story about this saying if you pull it or just touch it, it could attack your lungs and suffocate you or something. I did hear a story about this, but I did not catch the name. So I'm glad you brought this to our attention. I think it's Bob over on Facebook that brought this to our attention. Yep. So my neighbor got a tree in the backyard and it looked like this because I was thinking, is that elderberry? But we didn't go over there. I didn't even think none of it. But I'm glad you brought this to my attention because most of us see this plant all over the place, especially in Florida. And we may assume it's elderberry, the wild Florida elderberry It could be this plant, possibly, but it's good to know. So y'all definitely be on the lookout for this plant and be careful with it because I have heard some horror stories with it. You have mullein seeds for sale. I don't have seeds for sale yet. Well, I don't have seeds, we ain't good at selling seeds. But if I had seeds, I would send you some. We don't have mullein seeds. We just got a few plants that we pulled the other day. But when we do get mullein seeds, we will definitely share them. I started some firesider last year, shook it. I forgot about it. It's been sitting since last November. Still good. Should I throw it out? Long as it hadn't, it's not heat wherever it is in a dark, cool place and not fermenting, you should be good. But I will pop the top and smell it. It should smell like vinegar. It should be okay. I don't think it'll go bad just for sitting too long. So you should be good to go. We appreciate you, Andale. So I want everybody to get a good look at this plant. Good eats. Happy Juneteenth. We appreciate you. It looked like yarrow. I thought that was English lace. Oh my goodness. So what herb is good for cholesterol? Some of everything. Definitely. Don't you grow moringa, right? Jose? Definitely moringa, but turmeric is good for everything. So I want y'all to remember this plant and be careful because it look like, as a matter of fact, somebody just said it. Look like yarrow, hogweed. So many names you'll think of, but we see them been passing all the time. So check into it. I'll say again, do your research. See what this plant is about before you chop it down, pull it out, or you might have it grown wild in your backyard and thinking, oh, well, let me go pull that out. Definitely do your research because I have heard some horror stories about that plant. And we don't want to hear or see that anybody was injured trying to discard this plant. So look into it. Thank Bob Ryder over on Facebook for bringing it to our attention. But when you're getting ready to dispose of this plant, definitely do your research and make sure that you are protected because we want to make sure y'all are okay. I'm fighting, trying to get rid of poison ivy in my herb garden. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Man. So, y'all, I just wanted to jump on and talk about this mullein we foraged for and now have tons of, and we're going to do right back. We're going to make us some medicine that's good for our mind, body, and soul. We're going to grow some more so we can make sure we all have toilet paper, at least us and our neighbors anyway. But, look into mullein. It is very important. And I wish we knew about this 3 years ago when things were looking ugly for the world. But at least now we know, and the important part is educating each other and then you educate yourself. Do a deep dive into it, see what it's all about, what you can do with it. Can you get it dried? Even the seeds, y'all, let me tell you. So I heard a story about the seeds, mullein seeds. I heard you can crush the mullein seeds up, throw them in the water, and the fish will pass out. Easy way to go fishing, but it's illegal. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just saying a story that I heard. It's illegal to fish that way or to throw it in the water to help the fish pass out. But I heard that story a couple times. Mullein flavored Charmin. I'm telling you, I might be all right. Well, you go camping or something or get caught out there, you're going to use some leaves and them things rough. This Charmin, get a sore throat, you might want to bite it first. So you get so you can eat some before you wipe your tail. But my secret recipe to get rid of fire ants: 2 small mangy dogs, Maltese dogs, so it's safe to use a heavy concentrator of great value green apple dish detergent and a gallon of water. Mix well, pour it. And that's for fire ants. See, that's good to know. It's true. I read about it, But like you said, it's illegal in 50 states. Not easy fishing. Exactly. Exactly. So, and we like our fish to fight. That take all of the fun out of fishing, to just throw some mullein seeds out there and they pass out. That take all the fun out of fishing. The fish ain't gonna fight, you know. The fight isn't all that fun to me because of my back, but then it's fun because in your mind you like, can I get this fish? I'm gonna get this fish in. That sucker is huge, but he passed out. So all you need is a net. Nah, nah, nah. Keep your seeds to grow your toilet paper and your lung medicine and your earache medicine. That's what you use your seeds for. You take your fishing rod and you go out in the scary marsh with Bobby and get you some free bait. That's how you fish, not with mullein. What's up, Spooner with Sunshine? So, once again, we appreciate y'all, all the love and all the support. We're going to make some mullein something this week because we got tons of it and we need to process it and let none go to waste. We'll plant some so we can make sure we grow it and have it always. So many benefits to these herbs, y'all. So our homework of the week is mullein. What can you do? How will mullein benefit you and your family? Will it benefit you and your family? Are you going to look into it? Are you going to grow it? Mullein. Not cough syrup. So, love y'all too. Thanks for always educating us. Yes, y'all. Oh, so I was telling y'all how I spoiled Bobby yesterday on Father's Day. Before I get out of here right quick, I spoiled him because we spent the entire day pulling honey again. When I say the entire day, I think we started about 9:30 trying to get situated. It was hot as Hades out there. So we ended up moving inside, which I'm glad we did. But then we need to get as many bees off as we can so that we can bring the frames inside the house. So we spent all day pulling honey and extracting honey. Oh my God. So much fun. So much fun. So we got about 50 more pounds, even though he still left 100 pounds or so out there. So the name of the encyclopedia is Encyclopedia of Herbal Medicine. See that? Encyclopedia of Herbal Medicine. Where did you get your seeds? I missed it. So we didn't get seeds. We were in the Blue Ridge Mountain this weekend, and the plants they volunteer. They grow on the side of the mountain. So y'all could probably forage for them, Sunshine, and get mullein plants. But when we go to Alabama for Petals from the Past in September, I'm gonna keep my eyes open. Thank you, G Mama Groves, for dropping that link for the Encyclopedia of Herbal Medicine. It is a very great book. Hardback, tons and tons of information in here. So definitely do your research when it comes to mullein. But yeah, we spent our entire day yesterday pulling honey. I didn't cook. I cooked them some hot dogs after he was like, just cook me a hot dog. We were tired and oh man, but more honey. So we may put some honey up for sale soon because I was telling Bobby that, let's see what Dan said. We're playing the Black Tropical. I love to see, no disrespect, color folks doing their thing, keeping up with good work, you guys. Remember, hands up always. That's right. That's right. We appreciate you, Dan. Here at Black's Tropical, we know our race. We know what color we are. And we know when we see Caucasian people, Asian people, you can be purple. We see you. But that's not what we judge people by because we need each other. The world needs each other. Together we are stronger. So we stay away from things that separate us. Politics, race, sex, all that. It doesn't matter. As long as you are a good person, and you want good things in life. You want to grow your own groceries and become healthy and happy and just live life. It's so much out there to where we don't have to add to that drama, which my husband say drama is loud. We are the peaceful people, homesteaders, gardeners. You can just be growing one plant. You are probably a peaceful person. So we try not to let the color of our skin, we will help anybody we can help. Long as you are not trying to harm anybody in this world, we will help anybody. We drove 5 hours to help with what we thought were strangers, but when we got there, we found out it was somebody we had already met. But that's what the world needs. We were raised by the community when I was growing up, and my neighbors were able to say, "Stop that! Don't do this," or bring my mom vegetables that they were growing, or come and borrow the sugar, like Bobby would say, and it wasn't a big deal. So we love that, and we got away from it, but it take us, all of us, our soil family. The bigger our soil family get, the better we can do in life and make this world happy. So we don't have a website, and we not too sure of how to do this and when. So we'll figure that out today. We're gonna figure that out today. But we will be putting up my internet is janky today. Gee, Mama Grove. We'll be putting up some honey for sale. We just gotta figure it out. But we want to share it with people. We always say that local honey is the best honey because it helps with seasonal allergies, for sure. The bees are collecting pollen from your area. You eating the honey, and it's helping heal your body. However, honey, you want real honey. We do not use heat or anything to process our honey. Our honey is 100% pure, straight out of the hive. My little cousin was here yesterday visiting from Virginia. I think she might be 5, might be about 4 or 5 now. She doesn't eat sweet. She doesn't like sweet things. Nothing sweet. She doesn't like candy. She doesn't care for fruit. She don't like anything that tastes like it might have sugar in it. I let her taste honey, and she was blown away. So she went to her mom with her finger. She said, "You like it?" She said, "Yeah." She wanted to go back. I said, we spilled a little bit on the table. That's the best sweetener for her. She mopped that table up, ate all of the honey she could get off the table. She was happy. So we don't mind sharing. Like, we do need to keep a certain amount for us. We have been giving it to our neighbors and our family. But we can share. We can sell a little bit because we do want the world to have natural, pure natural honey. I know you go to the store and they say organic, raw. It's a whole different definition to organic when it go to the store versus from home. We don't use any heat when it come to our honey at all. And let me tell you, my husband take care of those bees real good. He loved those girls. So we love and appreciate y'all. I'm on my good. Have a good day. I'm on way to garden in Virginia. It's supposed to rain. Oh, you're from Virginia. I'm from Virginia. So yeah, it's raining here. It was raining anyway, but y'all have an amazing day. Do your research when it comes to mullein. Be on the lookout for honey. We are gonna do a giveaway when we hit 10,000, but with honey. But we are gonna sell a little honey too. So happy Juneteenth. We love and appreciate y'all. Y'all have an amazing day. Y'all do something great. Go garden. Whatever it takes to make you happy. As long as it doesn't hurt anybody, feelings, physically or mentally. Have fun doing it. Be safe. Keep your eyes on these storms because they are out here. Y'all have a blessed day. And don't let nobody steal your joy.